How many of your students have managed to go on US scholarship? What's the impact that you've had, or if you could share some stories of some of your beneficiaries, that would be
Okay,
great.
so far our 4 students went to the US for different programs and came back and doing good in their lives. Going for interviews on time is really, really important. So we prepare that our students should go 30 minutes before.
Very nice. I mean, I think being on time is really undervalued, especially
Yes.
in our country generally. But
I
this
really
is
trust
wonderful.
people, they come on time. Like,
What are they doing now?
so one of them was Sukmani. She went to the US and now she is the center head of learning by locals. So our main target is also to build the leaderships within the team. Okay. So when a student is a teacher in that area,
Right.
the students connect so much. They can also feel that she was my classmates and now she is doing good, so I can also do good.
True. Somebody to look up to.
Yes.
Yes.
Other students are also doing good. There is another program called Navgurukul. So Navgurukul is another non-profit, and our students apply for that program every year. So this year, our 4 students in the process of final stage.
Pradeep, tell me, what do your impact numbers look like? That's one. And it would be great if you can take us through the journey of any one of your beneficiaries.
Okay, so our number is about 1200 approx. We are increasing day by day, every day. For example, we run a program called Emerge Fellowship. This program currently we have 13 girls and they are also teaching 5 different fellows at their homes.
Very nice.
So yesterday I visited 2 of the fellows and I was so inspired and touched. When I saw their houses or they were teaching on the street, I was so touched and impressed the work they are doing.
My goodness.
The future leaders are also like, I could see them that they will do good in their lives. Direct beneficiaries like about 1200 we have, and indirectly about 4500.
Wonderful.
Their families, their friends. The journey of, I would say 2 examples. One is Sukmani. She found us like through the programs which we were running and people knew us in the area. Her life was little different. She was going to the school but was not allowed to go outside by her own. Sukmani joined us in 2017 as a student. She became a volunteer, then a teacher, then applied for a scholarship. And after getting the scholarship, she came back and she said that I wanted to work with learning by locals. Now she is heading the center with different projects. She is the main bread earner at her house now and helping her family. So learning by locals, we believe in exposure. So last Sunday, 20 students of computer went to Sanjay 1. They completed their 6 months course. Someone from the team, from the 20 students, one person was responsible of the transport, one person was responsible for the food. So the small responsibilities help us to grow more. And on the same day, 20 other English students were going to Old Delhi, learning the tours. So we have decided, okay, so Jain Mandir, Bird Hospital, this person will talk about. The Sikh Temple Community Kitchen, this person will talk about. And I was so impressed that so much crowd was like looking at them and they were like speaking in English and talking about. So that was the practical thing, and I was so impressed that how they enjoyed and it will have their lifelong impact.
Wonderful, really wonderful, because like taking charge, it's like
Yes.
being leaders in small things, and that's how they become better leaders generally.
Yes. Last week we were discussing, one of our teachers, Richa, she said, Bhaiya, I wanted to do something for the students' parents. How should we do it? Should we invite them for a meeting or something? Then in a team we decided that we are going to give the certificate to the students, they passed the course. We will give the certificate to the parents because it's not the students' achievement, it's the parents' achievement, because the parents supported their journey. They sent them out to learn something new.
How wonderful. And that must make other parents also want to
Yes.
send their children.
Yes.
How amazing. And the parents must feel so happy.
Yes.
That they've also been acknowledged, their presence, their whatever they do for their children.
So that is not their work, that our work is getting solved as well. For example, if a student is going to the US, their parent will not worry where we are sending our children. If they are going for any learning opportunity, the parents might not say no.
Right, very nice. It's like making them a part of your journey.
Yes.
And of the students' journey, even if they felt and to feel included.
Yes.
I remember you were telling me long ago about your, you did a bit something like a primary market research, finding out about what your beneficiaries want. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So Lalit is co-founder. Lalit and I, we had to do the homework of learning about our market, what exactly we are doing, or are we impacting or just doing things.
Yes, that's a very
And
good
what
point.
is the market need? Actually, what we are doing, is the need there?
Right.
So we both decided to, we had to do 50 interviews, and we spent times with those 50 people in the area. We found like it was eye opening for us. Like they have talent, but they want. We found that the people need safe space where they can be what they are. They can share their problems with someone. They can learn together. So that idea helped us to build the proper library and the free space. Also found that they have potential. They can do big things in life, but a basic support or basic guidance. If somebody is there, the culture. I know few girls earlier they did not have courage to go from their homes, but now they said that we are going, we are learning, and now they discuss like with the parents like what is the reason like you are not sending us out. They say that okay, society is problem. The girls say okay, come with me. I'm going there. You can see what I'm doing. So I could see the how the beautifully they are like changing the mindset of their families as well. And parents also have the valid reason. Like sometimes, for example, last week, one parent said that our girl got selected for Navgurukul. I don't know what is the program. I'm thinking to not send her there. Then I said that that is your girl. She got selected with with by herself with so much hard work, and she will if she will go, she will make her own life.
It's true.
And I'm not getting any benefit from it. I can guide, I can help. If you send her, she will learn, she will grow in her life. If that is your choice.
And
And
then
then he decided, and that girl went to Bangalore 2 days ago.
that's wonderful. Okay, so Pradeep, what is that one thing that you think should change in the social sector landscape in India that would make it easier for all not for profit organizations to function better and to have better impact?
Connecting with each other. I think if all the non-profits will work together, life will be so easy for the people, the beneficiaries. Because, for example, if you are experts in health camps and I'm experts in connecting, mobilizing, if we will both will work together, it will impact so much on the ground. So I think if we all will collaborate together and support each other, can change the social work and lives of ourselves and other people.
That's actually really the ideal way to go. The government is cracking down on NGOs. Now it's becoming more and more difficult. Then I also hear from other entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, where they say, the compliances are far tighter. What is the real case? I mean, is it harder to be compliant? Is it harder to get funds? Or is it a good thing that the government is being stricter?
I see the both angles. One is there used to be so many fraud non-profits, so it was really good to have some laws and where actually the good people they are the working they can come out. There are more compliance, but it's helping us to grow and doing our work on systematic. Second things, I personally think that there should be no NGOs. If the government will do the work properly, why we need there? We will do something else.
I would also give it to the fact that there's just an exceptionally large population. We are number one in terms of population now. So there's only that much the government can do. What can people do instead, let's say? So instead of saying that the government is the only one caretaker of this entire population, what can people like me, for example, or people like, who are not in this, or other people who are watching this, who are not in the social sector, what can they do in a daily basis other than just donating their clothes to the helpers or just going to any big NGO and donating clothes? What else can they do in a day-to-day manner to make things better?
I think donating clothes where they are donating, personally, they should see how that's going. There might be some slums nearby their houses. We normally tend to escape from there. We think that this is not our cup of tea. I have spoken to few people. They say that we try to avoid. We even ignore that they exist.
True.
I personally feel that the people can teach their children how to behave with other people, like auto driver, the person who is selling something. Also, people can support other people doing the similar good work. They should go and see, or maybe spend some time with the children. It will change the perspective, and maybe their children can also learn from that experiences.
It's a wonderful idea, actually. Pradeep, can you tell me about some funny incident इतना सीरियस काम करते हो, उसके बीच में कभी ना कभी तो कुछ फनी चीज़ें होती होंगी, and some really, incidents which you look back and laugh at.
So students say that last week, one 19-year teacher of computer, she said, "Bhaiya, 30 years man was saying me Didi."
So that must
Do
be
I
very
look
funny
like?
for her because they're giving her respect, and
Yes, and
that's
for her it's like I'm getting old. One father and one son was in the same class, and for
That's
for father,
amazing.
like, my son will laugh at me if I will make mistakes.
But that's so amazing and so courageous.
Yes.
Pradeep, I am so impressed with your work. I have visited Learning by Locals, and I actually wish everybody would come there and visit. Thank you, Pradeep. So nice talking to you. We all focus on the national education policy and the lack of skills that Indian youth have. And everybody is working hard to upgrade the skills of all our youth. But what is really worrisome is that nobody is focusing on the lack of attitude that most Indian youth have. The Society of Human Resource and Management states that corporations actually look for skills like great attitude, collaboration, teamwork, good communication, leadership, being on time, self-management. But how are children who grew up in abject poverty going to embrace these skills when they have no role models to look up to, when they have never experienced such skills even in their immediate surroundings? And for that, Pradeep, I want to thank you so much for having a program which focuses on these skills. And I'm hoping that all your beneficiaries actually manage to get the jobs that they want to get, and not only get their jobs, but are able to sustain those jobs. So good luck, and thank you for being on In Pursuit Of.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. I really enjoyed.